kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Back to throw, it's Moss. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw. It's Tomlinson. Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Newman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Moss. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's strong. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Floats it out in space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Here's a heat. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Bought a little time, lets it go. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Penn. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. They'll run play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. He will not make a fair catch, field the punt, and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The give from the gun. Turning it on. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. On target. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Newman. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now on the move. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there.
Offensive coordinators feel really smart when the run game opens, especially early in the game, because now everything is at their disposal, and the defense is already on their heels.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Try to barge their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on second and goal. Jet sweep headed to the edge. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. To the air, it's Tomlinson. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Catch in the middle, it's Penn.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Oh, he got loose. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The give to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Penn. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man, it's Moss. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. Picked off to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And down he goes back with the 3.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got a little space.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Scanning the field, it's Moss. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick strike complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his man. It's Newman. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense lining up quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Tomlinson. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just enough time for one final play in this half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And they get him down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. The give on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Split backs here. To the air, it's Moss. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. They showed a lot of confidence with that 59-yard attempt, but the flip side is the offense has it around the 42. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. And off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Snagged in the middle. It's Newman. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They feed him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Moss. It's complete to the left. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Swings it out to his running back. Spins away from one. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Handoff to the single back. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He'll do it himself on the draw. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Running it to the right. Showing off the arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Brings him to the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. It's on target and complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Moss. Puts it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Got the quick completion. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Quick handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Tomlinson. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Here comes the heat. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Snaps it in the shotgun. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I'll tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I love the aggressive nature by the offense trying to throw this in the end zone for a TD, but this is the risk when you drop your quarterback back close to the goal line.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Tried to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Going for 6. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. To the air, it's Moss. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They punted away on 4th down. Pulls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down. Looking for more.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Oh, they're after him. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Newman. There he goes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game. We might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Moss. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Working that left side. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Penn. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He wants to throw it again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the move. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Dropping back, it's Moss. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Byers on the move. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Back swinging for the goal line. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And the extra point splits the uprights. Now first down here in the second overtime. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it's a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Newman. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Rushes on him. Complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's third down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here at OT. Looking to throw for it. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on fourth down here in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.